episode of LR Talks. I'm back on your screen again. My name is Jade, and of course, I'll be your host on the show today. So, today on the discussion table, we have a very interesting topic that you're going to enjoy. And this topic is friendship green flags, recognizing positive friendships and knowing how to cultivate them. Like I said, this topic is one that you will enjoy a whole lot. And with me in the studio today, I have two beautiful guests. One of them has been here before. She's here for the second time. And I would like her to introduce herself to us. Good day, ma'am.
Hello, my name is Funto and I work at Novi Lab as a communications manager and chief of staff. It's such a great pleasure to be back to your screen again.
And we are happy to have you a second time. So now we have another guest in the studio, and I'm telling you, I'm going to enjoy this session. Mom, good day. Please, would you introduce yourself to the house?
Hi, my name is Motoni. I work and live in Abuja, and I work with a private NGO. My work is around economic and international development. And I am glad to be here for the first time with my amazing friend, Funto.
He's your friend.
Oh.
Wow.
Like I said before.
What a wow.
Like I said before we started, you're going to enjoy this session. I'm bringing you. Oh my God.
Can I say my
definitely
love?
You're going to enjoy this session. I promise you. So very quickly, you people have started giving us the energy, and we're going to continue with that vibe. So if you notice something, she's the energetic one. She's also energetic, but she looks like she does not like stress. We'll find out. So very quickly, I'd like to ask you, Ma. How did you meet? For how long? Okay, let's start from here. For how long have you been friends with her?
How long have we been friends?
Well, it all started.
The story is mine to tell. You ask a simple question.
You're asking
How
for
long
some
have you been
answers.
friends? How long duration?
Well, friends. We've known each other for a while, but I think we became friends in 2019. That's
2019.
5 years ago.
Great. So you've been friends for
So
5 years.
what she said. Okay, so yeah, like you said, we've known each other in our church community or fellowship community for a while. Well, yeah, our friendship grew in 2019.
That's great. Good to know. So, like you said, you met in church, basically.
We met at work. At the lab.
Work,
Yeah.
work, really, sorry.
Yeah.
Work.
Okay. I'm liking this energy.
So she was like one of the bosses then that we report to, that I was reporting to,
Oh, wow. Interesting.
you know. But now,
She was one of our girls then.
Okay.
but now she's my girl.
Okay, this is really nice. I'm happy to have you both with me here. So, very quickly, you seem to have an energy that I am totally in love with.
Aww.
And I'd just like to ask, what were the things you saw in her? Now, okay, let me ask her first. Then you now answer after her.
Okay.
So, what were the things that you saw in her that made you feel, I think this young lady can be my friend?
Okay. For me, I think personality is always sometimes a big determinant in friendships and relationships. For me, I'm a very goofy, playful person, but only with the people I am very close with. I can be so much of a recluse, stay on my own and be by myself. But when I meet people who have a sort of higher energy than I do, I'm able to feed off that energy, and it brings out my own goofy side. So I think one of the things that made us become very close was there was a time we lived together in 2019.
2020.
Was
It
it?
was 2020.
It was
before we got
20.
married.
Okay. Yeah, it was. It was 2019 to 2020 now. Was it 2020?
It was 2020.
Or early 2020?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was 2020. But 2019, we started getting closer there
Yeah,
at work. That was even what made us decide to live together in the first place. Like, we were talking more, and I'm not really sure exactly what made us to be talking more, but I feel like the glue to our friendship started when we started living together. So I remember that I just love that she's easy to talk to, she's approachable, and she's fun. So it just
Aw.
I beg. So it just made it easy, and I love easy people. Like when you are easy, it makes conversation easy for me, because naturally, because of my own personality, I usually won't be the one to approach you.
Yeah.
So, but if you approach me and you have a nice energy, it would match
Rub off.
and all of that. So
That's
I'll
nice.
say,
That's nice.
yeah.
So, what did you see in her that made you feel like she was definitely
Okay.
supposed to be your friend?
Okay, first thing, you mentioned that energy. I have energy, but our energy, I don't think mine can match as actually.
Wow.
She looks like a very calm, cool, and collected person. Well, don't be fooled. All right, so one of the things that um drew my attention to how like upped our relationship was our personalities. So I feel like our personalities align a lot. We have a lot of common ground actually. She had mentioned that she's not one to, reach out to people. I'm not one to reach out to people. So how that relationship happened can only be God and our angels attesting to say, you, I want you to be Motoni's friends. Say, oh yeah, let's jam
Alright.
together. So yeah, that's like one thing. And for me, friendship is not supposed to be forced. That has to flow freely and smoothly.
Yeah.
So that I didn't have to do anything special to, to get her attention or to say, okay, I have to be this person's friend. Let me say things that would, I didn't have to do any of that. It just flowed, and then yeah, we are here today.
Nice. Very nice. Very interesting. I'd like us to get a little bit more real, and I might just have to ask that, okay, what do you currently like about her? For me, I like friends that know how to cook. It's true. I love cooking, but at the
Okay.
same time, I love being cooked for.
That's true.
So if you can cook, that's a green flag for me. Now, especially for our viewers at home, what are the things? Because no matter how much you say that you didn't really have to do much and all of that, it is very possible that people will give you a certain energy that you're not in tune with. And it's not just their energy, something they are doing, probably a habit or a part of their attitude or something. So for our viewers at home, I just wanted to ask, what are the things that we're supposed to be looking for to know that, okay, this friendship I am in is actually genuine. It's actually a true friendship.
Okay, so I'll say for in our own friendship or our relationship, I'll say one thing is the fact that I'm well understood. Motoni is a very understanding person. She's a very loving person, actually. Very sweet girl.
Okay, they're cutting onions.
All right,
I'm
she's
trying
very
to impress
understanding,
you.
right? She's with her, there's no, yeah, she judges me a lot now, more recently. But then when we started, she doesn't judge, she not used to judge me. So like you can just tell her things, and she has like, I think one to just summarize that, I would say that I like her approach to life, actually. The way she sees life, I can be very friendly, I have the energy, but I'm a very serious person. Like, I feel like I'm too serious for my liking. Like, I know that I'm too serious for my liking. But with her, she's not serious with anything. She's serious with her business, her career, and stuff like that. But she's too, she's too childlike. Yeah, I think that's the word. Motoni is very childlike. And that attribute was something that I really, really liked about, and I wanted to be like her. Like I want to be childlike, like I'll be careful about things and just enjoy life, right? So I think for people, some of the things you should look out for, anything you want to look out for should be in a friend should be does their value align with yours? What are the things that you can't compromise on? So like Motoni's childlikeness will not allow her to keep grudge. I cannot keep grudge. So the fact that we can like talk about, we can be angry at each other now, and then the more we talk about it, that's like, Like he's like everything is back to there's not nobody is holding on to any sin, and then we're laughing and beating and jumping on each other. So yeah.
Oh, this is nice. So I'd like to hear your own view on that now.
Yeah, I think understanding is very crucial for me. I've been someone that has been misunderstood a lot while growing up, and especially with the opposite sex, because growing up I grew up with guys. So a lot of my relationship was with guys, like friendship. So it's easy for me to connect with guys because I can be a bit of a tomboy, be playful and all of that. So even ladies tend, like, I didn't used to have a lot of female friends because number one, I didn't really know how to connect so well with ladies because there used to be so much maybe gossiping, this and that, so many complications, and me, I'm just being myself. I don't have energy for all of that. And then there will also be the issue of, oh, maybe I'm friends with a guy that you like, and you are wondering whether I like him too or something like that, and me, I'm just being friends with that person. So it made it really difficult for me to have close female relationship. I used to only have just one at a time. I feel like every season in my life, I always have just one very close female friend, and then the rest are guys. So so having someone that, I don't like drama, especially feminine drama in that regard. Like, I like when we're able to, you understand me, and you know that I have your best interest at heart. I won't do anything to hurt you. And I will always prioritize our friendship above any man drama.
Aw.
So I so that understanding is very crucial to me. So very few people know that all my play is just me being me. There's no ulterior motive. It's not because I like you or I'm in love with you, or I want something from you. I'm just being myself. So having someone that understands that is very crucial to me. So the way I am with my female friend is the way I will be with my male friend. I don't like I There's no division of, when it starts getting messy, emotions start getting into it, I start to withdraw. So having someone that understands that about me, and knowing that I am just whatever I say is what I am. I don't have any other additions. So knowing that helps me to be able to connect better. So it's an important attribute to look for.
So right about now, we're gonna be playing a game. There is a certain number of truths and a certain number of lies. And we're going to put this friendship to the test. Who knows who better?
Hmm.
Who knows who better? You're going to enjoy this session. So sit back, relax. This is one of the most interesting parts of this. So I'm going to be starting with Miss Motoni, right? I will read out each statement, and after each statement, you have to tell me if the statement is a truth or a lie. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Bring it up.
Okay. So first thing, she likes pounded yam. Is that true or false?
Okay. Oh, nice combo that you chew there. Oh wow. True.
True. Okay. At some point in time,
Yeah.
she wanted to become a lawyer.
Lawyer. With your science course that you did in school, you wanted to become a lawyer.
My
Oh,
goodness.
okay. Lawyer. Trying to sift through all the stories she has told me. Maybe yes.
Why are
Yes.
you looking at me? I'm not
No.
going to give you the answer.
I'm trying to.
False.
Yeah.
You think yes, okay. Finally, she hasn't gotten any of her teeth removed before.
Any of our teeth. Did you remove your teeth recently? Put your teeth.
So is that true or is it a lie?
She hasn't gotten any of her. Wait, this is supposed to be two truths and a lie, right?
Not exactly.
It could be. I think she has removed one of them. Have you? Say cheese, say hi. I mean, she has really nice dentition. So,
Aw. Oh my God.
so I
Please, please.
But there was one time that, oh, she has had her teeth removed. She has had her teeth removed.
All right.
I remember.
So before I tell you what you got right and what you got wrong, let me face her. Because she has given you a really tough time. So let's go to you, ma. Okay,
Oh, you're not going to tell her the answer?
not yet. I'll tell you
Oh, wow.
the answer at the same time.
Let me tell you
So
how.
about Miss Motoni,
Hmm.
she went to Bodija International College. Is that true?
No, that's false.
Alright. Okay. She spent 3 weeks in a boarding school. Is that true?
I know your school is mixed, like both boarding and. But you're always a day student. Wait, hold on. I think that's
both,
true.
actually.
I think that's true.
Okay.
Wait,
true.
hold on. Let me look at the archive. Let me see. You were a day student.
Okay.
She was a day student,
Okay.
but 3 weeks in boarding school. That sounds like a truth.
Okay.
But I think that's true.
All right.
If it's not true, there's no food for you to
Finally, she had a poem featured in an international magazine
That's so false.
when,
That's so
when she was 16.
okay. I know she's smart and she has a way with words, but I think that's false.
Who knows who?
Wait, Tonya. Alpha.
Who knows who better?
Who
Please
knows
say the
who
result.
better?
That's the most important thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's the
that we should
result.
know who our friends are.
To the result. Okay. So about Miss Funto, she loves pounded yam. She does not like pounded yam.
I don't like pounded yam, babe. How many
She
times have I
doesn't like
I don't
pounded
like
yam.
the fact that I'm from Ekiti does not make me like pounded. I've said that like million
I'm
times.
trying to remember all those times we used to eat at the lab. I feel like you.
No,
sort
I
of
never
had-
gotten pounded yam at the lab before.
Eh.
Okay. Second
Sorry,
thing,
I will not
at some
serve you.
point in time, at some point in time, she wanted to become a lawyer. That is true.
I remember that because she used to be a very
And the part about getting her teeth removed, you're very correct. She had to be moved.
yeah. I
So
You
how many
remember?
did you get right?
Two.
2. You
I
two.
mean,
Wow.
I did better.
Ah,
Beautiful.
Tonya.
Okay, so she did go to
Wait,
Bodija
before you read the
International
results,
College.
whatever the result is,
Does not mean anything.
anything. Like
Okay.
I did exceptionally well
Disclaimer.
because
Okay.
because you can only answer from the words of wisdom and knowledge that you have.
Okay.
You get? So whatever I answered was based on the understanding that I have.
They have.
Babe,
But you
my
see,
school is
truth-
on my Facebook page.
I don't
fact that
use
you did not get
Facebook.
that
I
one.
don't do Facebook.
The one that is on my, it's everywhere. The fact that
It's
you don't
not-
remember
is it on
that one,
LinkedIn?
you should beat
It's
yourself.
not on LinkedIn. It's not on IG. It's
It's
not
not
on
on
IG.
like, but it's
I'm
on
not. I don't do
Facebook.
Facebook. I don't do TikTok.
So you don't know that. The way you even said force, so like,
No, I know you went to. I thought you went to international ISI.
no, I didn't go to it.
But you've always talked. It's
That's
like okay,
JD.
BIS. It sounds like it sounds similar.
Okay, so you got the
But you
first
get
one
what I'm
right.
trying to say. Like
Yes,
whatever.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Totally understand. Second one says she spent 3 weeks in a boarding school. That one's not true.
That was a, I knew that. I fell for it.
Wow, you're so smart.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one is not true. Then the last thing, she had a poem featured in an international magazine.
Wait, no. Hold on.
You underestimated me. You feel like me. I cannot have.
I thought you borrowed that from JD.
How dare you underestimate me,
All
Funto?
right.
Hello.
Wow. So let's do this again. I can no.
Okay,
No. I can't get 0.
You got 0.
I can't get 0.
Well.
Ah.
The games don't lie.
What?
The
No.
games don't lie.
You know, there comes a time in your life when you realize who your true friends are.
Wow.
That time
Okay.
in my life just came.
Wow.
Okay, so
But wait, it also goes to show the kind of friend that you are to me. I tell you basically everything about myself, but you don't really
But I
tell me
did
so
not
much.
tell you.
Because if you had told me, I would have
Okay.
like
Okay.
So it's my
seriously,
fault.
no, it's your fault. Like the information that you have about me is because I gave you
The way
this
you're saying this
information.
so seriously.
Because I'm
for
serious
me.
about this thing.
God.
I can't get 0.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay,
No,
you know what?
like
I want us to. I
I'm
want
not going
us
to
to. I
cry,
want
but I
us to
can't
make
get
peace
0.
here. I want us to make
Yes.
peace here.
She's telling you another thing. And see, tell her something that you've told me before. I told her things I've told you before. So how can you now
I
say?
did not even. I
How
guess
can you now
you.
share things
You've
that
not
not?
told me about lawyer before.
I've shared that story with you before. That like the communications thing and the kind of things I wanted to do when I was younger. That's not fair.
Okay. You know, the truth is, I think we actually had something else that she said we were going to get very easily.
Oh yeah, tell me. I'll get
She
it.
had the opportunity to train 3,000 people before 2018.
In 2018 or before 2018.
Before 2018.
Yeah, that's true. She used to be a Google developer trainer.
You
I
see?
knew you would get that
You
one.
got
That was why I
one.
told them to remove it.
So this does not
Hey, I
mean
don't
you do
know.
not know your friend.
So I arranged it for you. I feel so good. It feels so
Oh
good.
my god.
This is not fair.
Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed that session. I really hope
Wow.
you should run a friendship test with your friends too. You should.
You
Actually, should.
You never hear the end of this with me.
No, let's scrap it. Let's start all over again.
Scrap
This is not fair.
So very
Tonya.
quickly, let's move on to the next part of the show. So now that we have had this friendship test, you know, we've spoken about what you should know, you should look for in individuals that you want to call friends, and we established the fact that understanding is very, very important. Now, for your friendship, how do you recognize a positive friendship, a friendship that is positive? Aside the understanding part, there are definitely many other things that would qualify your friendship as positive. So, because you won our game, would like you to go
Oh wow. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
thank you. As the winner of the game, I would like to.
Now you. Oh gosh.
Well, okay, so I think my belief is when it comes to friendship, I feel like a lot of things are lying in place for people to become friends. That's why, like she said, you don't force friendships. There are some people that I would have loved to be friends with, but somehow we just didn't connect. But one positive thing to look out for a friendship is commitment. The way we talk about commitment in relationships, emotional relationships, is also very important. In like, are you committed to the growth of each other? And for me, I've noticed that most of my friendships, a lot of that always starts from that way, like mutual respect for each other and understanding for each other, and now being committed. Oh, I want this person to be better at this, to grow, to succeed, and all of that, and constantly looking for ways to support them. So, for example, if I have opportunities or I'm positioned, like my friends are constantly in my mind, on my mind rather, like for anything that helps their growth, because I want to I don't want to be doing local champion where, oh, I'm high up there and then your friends are looking at you like, boss.
Carry everybody along.
Yeah, everybody, let's all like be on the same stage in our lives. Let's explore together. Let's be making money together. Let's be doing well in our careers together. So that commitment is very important. You should look for it, that this person is committed to my good, and you should be it to other people, because we are always looking for friends, but many of us are not good friends. Yeah.
Very important that we carry our friends in our minds in the whole group process, and when opportunities come up and things like that, it will not be lonely at the top if you carry your friends along.
Mm.
So, mom, would like to hear your own opinion on that.
Okay, so I think interestingly, we've had like this kind of conversation before when we talk about like things that foster beautiful friendships. Okay, so I would say that mutual respect and love. Like, I feel like if you love someone, my understanding about love is that if you love someone, you are constantly watching out for them, either for their growth, personal growth, whichever area of growth. And there's this scripture that says that like um love covers the multitude of sins. And there's another one that talks about the fact that if you love somebody, or my interpretation of it is that if you love someone, you will not steal from the person, you will not hurt the person, and all of that. So if you genuinely love your friend, there are certain things that you not do to that person. Even when you hurt them, you want to like make peace quickly because you value that friendship. I feel like a lot of people underestimate friendships and put a lot of value on romance, love relationship, maybe the one that leads to marriage and all of that. So, but if you take your friendships the same way you would take your romance relationship or love relationship, we will say a lot of thriving relationships or friendships. So if you say, okay, I love this person, I'm going to go all out for this person. Like she said, commitment. So I want to see my friend succeed. I want to see my friend excel. So even if there are like opportunities that you think that this person is better suited at this thing than myself, you like, because you love this person, like this person is like an extension of yourself. That's the way I see friendship. Like friendship is like, or your friendship should be like an extension of yourself. So what can I do? There are certain things you not do to yourself. So if you cannot do it to yourself, you should not do it to your friend. Because this person is just like me. When you see this person, I mean, they say in marriage that your husband is like an extension of yourself. Your friendships should also be like that. Okay, this person is like me. Whatever I want to see myself become, let me help this person become that thing. So those are like very, very key things to me. Love, mutual respect.
Thank you very much for that. I think one other very important thing is, what value are you bringing to the table? Because we find people in friendships where all they are doing is good morning. Have you had breakfast? What did you have for breakfast? Relationships where you're not doing anything. You guys are just, did you have breakfast? What did you have for breakfast? You too. Till later. I don't know. What value are we adding to each other? What relevance do we have in each other's life beyond have you eaten? Are you fine? Are you good? And all of that.
To that, I would say friendships are a reflection of who you are. So a lot of times you attract the kind of person you are most times. So if you are someone who you don't really have much to give,
If you are shallow,
you would also attract shallow people. You don't expect that. We always have this fantasy. We have that same fantasy about relationships too. Like a lady is expecting, oh, I'm looking for a guy that is like this, like a knight in shining armor who would like
sweep
me off my feet, take care of my bills, sort out my life, and when it comes into my life, everything is fixed. Same thing with guys too. They have some certain wild fantasies that are just not realistic. We do the same thing with friendships, where you just expect that you would have some friends that it's the things that you prioritize. For example, if clout is important to you, showing up on social media, doing all of those things, you'd only be attracted to people who are interested in those kind of things. And maybe both of you you don't really have much to give, so all of you will gather together and be following the same thing. So I believe a lot of times the kind of friends you have show the kind of people, the kind of person you are.
Thank you very much for that, ma'am. So I'd like to ask, um, when you finally identify that this friendship is a positive friendship, it is one I value, it is one I should keep. How do you go about keeping these friendships working? Because many people find themselves in beautiful relationships where, there's the old commitment and the respect and the love and all of that, but they do not know how to keep those friendships. You said earlier that you've been friends for 5 years. How have you managed to work out your friendship for the last 5 years?
Okay, so I'll say that intentionality. You have to be very intentional because life happens to every one of us. So the fact that, you love this person genuinely, you are committed to this person, things will just happen to you that will just take you off track. And there are times that in such situations, you might not even know how to get your head above water to breathe. But the fact that, and this other person might not even know what you're going through. So you have to be very intentional in ensuring that this friendship is sustained, and then communication as well. Communication is very, very key in any and every kind of relationship. Like, it's very essential, either at work, like whatever relationship, whatever facet of life, communication is very key because nobody is a mind reader. You don't know what I'm thinking about currently. I don't know what you're thinking about. So, but if I'm not able to communicate what is on my mind with this person, especially when we are going through things, it might be very difficult to sustain that relationship. So you have to be very intentional. You have to intentional with the time you spend with each other, and then intentional with your communication.
Sure.
Right. So that's why I'll just put everything under the umbrella of intentionality. Like, it's very, very key to keep and sustain what you both share and value. So if you value the relationship, you're going to be very intentional about how you portray this person to people. Because sometimes how you tell people about your friend would determine how they relate with them. How you portray your friend outside in public. So if I feel like you don't speak well of me, I don't have such friends actually. Thanks to God. But I feel like if you don't portray me very well where we are in the public eye, no,
It can't work.
no, I can't.
All right, thank you very much for that. So what do you have
Okay,
to say to
yeah,
that?
I agree with her intentionality. And I'm someone who, that is sometimes a flaw in the sense, and not that I'm not intentional, but I can be a bit absent-minded. And like I can be somewhat out of sight, out of mind kind of person. If I'm not seeing you, I might not remember. I love you. Like, I care about you. I'm thinking about you, but to
To
pick
just
up the
reach
phone
out.
to call, I don't remember. To remember to respond to chats, I don't remember, because in my own head, you are still present in my life. So for me, for example, sometimes you call me, I'll be like, Motoni, you've not called me
Are you not
for
supposed to
several
call
days.
me?
Are you not supposed to
When
call
was the
me?
last time you spoke with
When was the
me?
last time you spoke to me? You are surviving. How are you alive?
How are you still breathing?
Hair that I breathe.
And she still did that last week, and I realized that in my head, I didn't know that I had not spoken to her. I was like, we still spoke recently, because even though I was still continuing with my daily activities, somehow, because I carry her in my heart, and because I am thinking about her, it felt like we're still talking. Maybe I saw an opportunity. Oh, Funto would this would be great for Funto. Or maybe I was having a conversation in my head, and I'm imagining how I'm going to talk to her about it. So in my head, I've already talked to her about it. So I could be that kind of person. So sometimes and that's why understanding too is important.
Yes.
Because I have a friend who, we used to, like, we might not talk on phone for like 3 weeks. We might not even chat, we might not remember. But when we meet up like this, we'll talk, and we are
Catch up.
still like, we pick up where we left off. And I know that if I need this person, I can call.
Wait, you
So
have another friend aside from myself?
Sorry.
Wow.
Okay.
You're the only friend. Sorry.
So I think understanding this still brings us to the fact that
Yeah,
understanding is
that's it.
very important,
Yeah,
because if she does not understand that you can be sometimes absent
yeah,
minded and all of that,
yeah,
she will
yeah,
have issues with you, and that's when
yeah,
she doesn't want to talk
yeah.
to me. I'm not going to call her out if she calls
Exactly.
me. All those petty
Kind
petty
of. Yeah,
drama that
yeah,
especially with females,
Mm.
yeah.
all
And
those petty
she
drama.
even if like our understanding that I am this now, that doesn't mean that I should not make effort. I should not say
Mhm.
she should understand now.
Yeah.
Like every time she calls me out on it, it reminds me that I need to be more
Do better.
deliberate,
Mm.
right? So I think both people have to that's why as you are going with friends, you also have to be intentional about your own
Your own
growth,
goals.
because your friendships help drive your own growth.
Mhm.
From there, you're able to learn more about yourself. They can call you out on some of the nonsense you are doing and pokos. For example, she said I've been judging her lately is because I have been hammering on something specific that I really want her to,
To do.
to fix. So when she calls me and she brings up that matter again, like one part of my mind is like, maybe I told you.
Mm.
So yeah.
So I have like a very sensitive question to ask you now, and it's how to strike the balance in friendship. You know, things that happen in my personal life, because I have a friend, do I have to tell the friend everything? So where is the balance between having a friend that you can talk to and communicate with properly
Mm.
and keeping secrets? I don't know if you get what I am trying to ask you.
Okay. First of all, I feel like we all need to first of all categorize all the relationships in our lives.
Definition.
Yeah, you have to define them. There are some people that are just acquaintances. There are some people that are my friends. And then there are some people that are my very close friends. Like you call them, some people call them inner circle
Mm.
of
Yeah.
friends. So you have a few people like that. And even within that inner circle, there's usually one or two people that you're just very close with. You
Mm.
talk more often with the people with those people. And then one thing I've noticed about my friendships is that I tend to have friends that I know, because we're friends, I know their strengths, I know their weaknesses, I know um their growth journey and the things they are good at. So for example, if I'm struggling with something in particular and say I need a solution and I feel like this thing is sensitive, I might not exactly even tell my closest friend. It might be another friend that I just feel like this person is better positioned to help me with this. Because you also do not want to stress out or overwhelm the closest people in your life. It's just the way they say with relationship that your partner should not be the one supplying all the
Emotional support.
emotional
Yeah.
support that you need. So in that way too, you can spread out that amidst your friends. So when it comes to secrets, it depends on you and how far your friendship has gone. There are some secrets that they are just maybe things that you've experienced that make you so vulnerable you might never share with people till you die. While there are some secrets that you just it might be when you guys are having a conversation and you're just vulnerable enough and then you share. And but of course it has to be with someone you trust.
Mhm.
Someone who can separate you from whatever thing you maybe did or experienced. You know, there are friendship. I've always looked for people who don't use my struggles to define me.
Mm.
So you see me, you know, you're now pitying me, hey, yeah, and trying to be all of that. No, I don't want that. So I am thankful I have friends that don't define me by my struggles, by my challenges, or by whatever I share with them. They know that okay, this person is this could be a weakness, this is a struggle, this is something this person experienced, but that is not what that person is. So it all depends on you. If you are comfortable to share, share. There's no law that says, and nobody should gaslight you that tell me your deepest, darkest secret. Tell me I want to know everything. Like, let nobody gaslight you. Share what you want to share.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So Miss
This
Funto.
guy is wise.
I know, right? That's why you have me in your life.
Anyway, so she has basically like just given voice to some of the things I would have loved to talk about. But I want to capitalize on the word trust. Um, and it will take me back to one of the questions we've answered. One of the things I should also look out for in friendships is trust. Can I trust this person? If this person were to be the one that will make a life defining decision about my life, about myself, can I trust them to make the right decision? You know, so trust is very, very essential. It's very crucial, and I think like it's like one of the strong pillars of sustainable friendships. Now, sustainable friendships, sha. So trust is very, very essential, and in trust, when you are, so I'm just going to talk about the secret part, right? Like when you want to share anything with anybody that you categorize as your friend, your close friend, whatever friend the person is to you, you have to think about it. Like, can I trust this person with this secret? If I tell this person, hope I'm not going to hear it from the third street. Hope this person will not, like she said, like define you by that thing you've spoken to them about. And then again, excuse me. Then again, I mean, trust. We settled on the issue of trust. Then again, you are not obligated to tell anyone anything. Like you are, the fact that this person is your very close friend, you're not obligated to tell them every single thing about yourself. Yes, communication is key. Mutual understanding and respect is very good. I mean, I don't think there should be, you should not even say this person is your close friend if you cannot tell them some like really, really deep things about you. But it's not under you're not under any kind of form of obligation to say, okay, this person is my friend. But don't tell them this thing. If the person hears it later, you have your reasons for not sharing. Your sharing or not does not define that relationship. That is not the entirety of your relationship. Everybody needs to understand that. And even the friends, I mean, for maybe the receiver or the speaker now, the receiver should understand that this person owes me nothing. This person is not under any obligation. I mean, there are times that we are going through things and then your friends want you to share the burden with them, but you're not in that headspace to even talk about it. Don't start thinking that, oh, she's hiding things from me. I don't think I'm her friend. After I've told her every single thing about my life. No. You're not under any, he or she's not under any obligation to share. If they want to share with you, I used to tell people that you don't need to force me to tell you anything. If I'm going to share with you, I will tell you in my own time, at my own pace, and I will share the information that I think I'm comfortable with. So like, and then another thing about secrets is, if you want to now throw yourself at that person, God help you. But I don't think that when another person, like someone else, shares a secret with you, that you should go about, I mean, if it does not have anything to do with you, like imagine you tell me something about yourself, and it has nothing to do with me, I don't think it's right for me to share with my friend. Like I tell her a lot of things, too many things actually. And I tell her because maybe I'm in the middle of the whole situation. But if I'm removed from that situation, there's certain things she'll never hear from me. And I think that is how trust is also being built. When your friend knows that, okay, you are not coming to tell me things about another person that has nothing to do with either of us, then they will know that I can trust you with this information, that you not go about sharing this thing with another person. Right? So once that is settled, I think we're able to like put divine and asunder on friendship and
Thank you very much
secrets.
for that. So finally, before we go, I'd like us to talk about one more thing, and that is self-evaluation. She mentioned something earlier. She said many of us are looking for friends, but we are not friends ourselves. And so I just want us to talk about a few things that would qualify me as an individual to be a good friend to somebody, to build a positive friendship, because beyond whatever someone is doing to me, what I do to them, how I present myself to them, how I treat them matters a whole lot. So for ourselves as individuals, self-evaluation, that's basically what I want us to talk about.
I feel like we've answered that question, but to like buttress on the point again, like she answered the question earlier, is that whatever you want to see, make sure you're that person. Do you want this person to show that you love them? You to show love. Do you want to feel that this person is committed to you? Be committed to something or to someone. Do you want this person to feel that do you want to feel like you can trust this person? Let that person feel like you can be trusted as well. And it starts from like the most minute thing. Like this person says, oh, just share like something very small, one detail about their life. And then the next time maybe you have a fight. And then you go ahead to now, like you just hinted, you get hinted that like in that moment of weakness or that moment that you guys have arguments. If you do that to me, I know that I can't trust you with the big things. Right? So like those are like some of the things that people need to like we all need to. I'm not sharing about this. It doesn't mean like I'm perfect or I do still make mistakes in this area, but like those are things that are constantly ringing at the back of my mind that you have to be this person. Whatever it is that you want to see, replicate it first, and then you see how it will follow you as well. So like love and every single thing, trust, commitment, mutual respect. I mean, you don't just there's certain things that you shouldn't say to your friends, no matter how close, how vulnerable you are with each other. There's certain things you shouldn't. I mean, I've seen people call out their friends and say they just use some curse words. Don't do that to your friends. It doesn't make any sense, really, because I don't. Whatever I would do to you, I want you to do to me. And that is the way I love. Like the way it's like the way I want to receive love.
Yeah, love people the way you want
Yes,
to be
that is
loved.
the way I actually like relate with people. Like I love you. When I show you love, when I go all out for you, I'm expecting that is done to me. So whatever I won't take, I'll try not to do it to people.
All right, Mom. Do you have anything to add?
Okay. I think a way for you. She has answered and said a lot. That are very crucial. A way for you to evaluate yourself is this: if you are always having issues in your friendships, like something is always going wrong, then you may be the problem.
Mm.
Because we tend to always believe
Who's
that
blame on the other
everybody else
person?
is the issue but us. All my friends are always betraying me. All my friends are doing this and that and blah blah blah. I'm a good person, but people are not good to me. You are most likely deluded that you're a good person.
Really?
So if you can sit down and figure out and analyze that, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because you can't give what you don't have.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for friendship and you do not even understand this concept of love, sacrifice, because friendship involves a lot of sacrifice. You have to show up for people you care about and for people. Now, it doesn't mean that you will not be in people will take you for granted or a toxic friendship or relationship. You might or you would experience those kind of issues, but if you can't even pick one person and say this is my true friend out of all, then you are definitely the problem. But if despite that if despite the toxicity around you, you still have people who are there for you, be committed to those people. And then also ensure that you understand that friendship is not all rosy. Yeah, like we glamorize our life. We like to glamorize our life a lot. So friendship is not going to, you would have misunderstanding, you'd have miscommunication. We started on ourselves and be angry at ourselves several times. But understanding that it won't always be sweet. And knowing that and being able to say, okay, despite it not always being sweet, I'm still committed to this person. It's very important.
For that. We are very happy that you came to the studio today. Thank you for doing this with me. I am truly honored and I love your energy. That's just it. So if you will not go on with anything, you attract your own kind. Remember that. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please click the subscribe button, like this video, drop a comment, and do well to share. I will see you on the next episode of LR Talks. I remain your host, Jade. Bye.
Bye.